Hi, and welcome to Toy Break episode number 49.
Wow.
I'm George.
I'm Aileen.
So, let's get on to it.
Let's remind everybody that last week we wore some really cool Funk Rush shirts on the show. Those are from funkrush.com. And if you head over there to check out their cool shirts by several cool artists, they're very cool.
Everything's cool.
By several amazing artists like Mad and Scaffa and Peskimo and tons of people.
You'll be cool if you wear the shirts.
You will be. And you know what else would be cool? If you use the discount code TOYBREAK and you can save 20%.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. You know what else is awesome?
Funk Rush. Purple Scavenger.
Yes.
Awesome.
The Purple Scavenger contest is still going on. The deadline is October 1st. All you have to do to win an exclusive DragonCon Purple Scavenger by Kathy Olivas is head over to our form and post a picture of yourself with your scavenger collection. This was an exclusive piece limited to 200 pieces, so in case you missed it and you weren't at DragonCon, this is your chance.
Thanks to Crackit.
Thank you, Crackit. Yes, very much. Thank you.
While we're saying thank you, let's thank our site sponsors.
Let's do it.
PanixToyBox.com,
FuzzyBallsApparel.com,
3DRetro.com,
FrozenEmpireToys.com,
and TaintedVisionsArt.com.
Thank you.
Go to our site, click on the links to their sites, or just type that in directly. Support them because they support us.
Yay!
On to the news. First bit of news.
Seems so quiet for the news.
Boop-a-doop-boop. First bit of news. The new Toy Fair magazine came out last week.
Yay!
Always good if you're into this action figures and things like that. Some mini bus things.
What issue is it?
This is issue number 135, the November 2008.
Just look for 135. The months make no sense.
One of the things I wanted to point out in here is in the incoming section, which are upcoming toys, Marvel Universe by Hasbro has a Silver Surfer that apparently has been on a diet. So it looks terrible. Awful. I don't know what happened to him. He's emaciated. He's anorexic. I think I see him throwing up in the picture to get skinnier.
I mean, Doug Jones is thin, but come on.
Yeah, that's just awful. But a lot of good new toys coming up.
Any interesting TV sections?
There is a strange TV section again. Oh, look, there's the Tricycle Terror.
Yay!
Right there on page 45. There's a weird whole animated section in here called Tuning In with Marvel. And then they have all these different cartoons, and I'm not really sure why they keep putting in television
No, you know
stuff.
what? I'm not against that at all because most of those have toy tie-ins.
I guess, but you know what?
It's not like 8 pages on...
This is more like 12
Stargate
pages
Atlantis.
on cartoons. And Stargate Atlantis has toys?
Yeah, but it didn't look like they talked about the toys at all in that last one. I don't remember them mentioning it.
I don't know. It already takes up enough room with Twisted Toy Fair Theater that we don't really need more pages taken up with TV stuff. How about putting in a vinyl section? Vinyl toys, people buy them. This is a toy magazine.
I think we should call them designer toys.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, it would be more encompassing.
It would be. What else we got?
We also have OSK2. This is from Eric Scarecrow of ESC Toy. This is a new 10-inch addition to the old school kaiju line. It's coming this November 2008. You can watch esctoy.com for more. That was just a little peek.
Cool.
I'm excited.
These are some funny things you found. Knitted Star Wars characters. Aileen found these while cruising JediNet.com. I'm not even going to ask why you were on there.
I swear it's not Star Wars porn.
These are adorable
It
4-inch dolls / keychains. They're just over $20 each. There are several characters available, such as Slave Leia, Darth Vader, Han Solo, as well as other movie icons, such as Batman, Joker, Superman, and even Edward Cullen. You can check these out at deadcraft.etsy.com. And if you know what Edward Cullen is, you're probably a girl.
Or you know a girl who has read the Twilight books.
Or you know a girl, or there's a girl in your family, and they haven't shut up about Twilight ever.
You just need to read the books. Okay, so any of the girl toy breakers out there watching know what I'm talking about because you've probably read Twilight from Stephanie Meyer, which Tonner has just officially announced they're making high-end dolls, high-end fashion dolls from the movie, based on the movie, not the book. So it's all going to look like the characters. that are in the movie.
Well, it'll
Robert
look like
Pattinson
watered
as
down
Edward
female
Cullen.
versions of any of the characters.
And that's cool.
All right.
Those are going to be coming out. I don't know. They're still working on those. They're just in development. So watch TonnerDirect.com.
Cool. Let's do something special right here.
All right.
No. Our Canadian correspondent Alex Herder took a toy break with Gary Texali at the release party for his Oh and Oh No figures at Magic Pony in Toronto, Canada, way back in May. Sorry, we're just putting this up now. It's a cool interview, so let's watch it.
In a box on a bench in the bar is a harlequin head made of yarn, and needles sharp as they can get. They may be.
So why do you do vinyl toys?
I just kind of fell into it a few years ago when Shepard Fairey had a show at the studio at Subliminal Projects for about I guess 30 designers for so Raymond Choi's company, Toy to Art, and so I designed a key bear, and from there a bunch of people were asking me to do one, so I thought it might be kind of fun to do it.
So I understand this one's this is an independent release, right? Not like the Toy Monkey. So do you find the independent is the better way to go, or?
Absolutely, it's all me. This is all me.
Yeah.
You have no middleman, and Chump Toys does everything.
Expensive jeans, the man who tries to spread his genes. See, it's all to do with
I noticed some of the paper has like book print on it. Is it? Do you use old books, or is that?
I scour the antique stores, and sometimes people send them to me. They can't find. I do use found objects.
Is that just like, is that your style, or is that an environmental thing, or?
I am definitely conscious of the environmental thing. I try to, when I can, like when I make prints, to do them on cotton, Stonehenge as opposed to paper. But from an aesthetic point of view, I have to say I really like the aged, antiquated surface, and there's something about ephemera that offers that kind of. I feel like it's almost done in a way.
Okay.
So I feel like I can just add like a few marks and then work in this reductive way, and it forces me to be very like graphic, and rather than overworking a picture, because there's so many beautiful things already on it that I want to cover it out.
Yeah, like I noticed the one over there that looks like it has a soup recipe on it.
Oh, yeah.
Very popular.
So welcome back. That was the video. Thank you so much to Alex Herder for taking the time to visit and to edit that on location for Toy Break. We appreciate it, and I hope all you Toy Breakers appreciate it too.
And that was cool because we get to see a little artist interview, someone that we, I personally had no idea what Gary Texali looked like. I've only seen his art, so
See, now you know.
that was awesome.
You know what they say about knowing.
It's half the battle.
It is.
It is.
That's what I heard.
What's the other half?
Knowing that you can go for more information on Gary Texali over to chumptoys.com.
All right. And you can also visit Magic Pony online. Go to magic-pony.com.
I think it's cool to see other venues. I mean, like, when, everybody's not going to get up to Canada. You can't go see every venue.
It's true.
It's out there. So we love what you guys are doing everywhere. Send us more. We want more correspondence.
Yeah,
and,
if anybody else is out there and they have a video camera and you have some editing skills, or if you just have a video camera and you don't have any editing skills, video it and send it in, and maybe we'll edit it.
This is...
You?
Sure, somebody will edit it. The magic editing fairies.
Take some video, put it up there, or post your video on YouTube and send us a link. Blind box?
Blind box!
This is blind bag this time.
I accept. I accept your challenge, sir.
I brought out all 3 anyway. So we'll open the extra
We'll pour one out for the
This
missing
is
homie.
one for our homie. These are Dark Knight collectible sticker and figurine. It's 8 stickers and 1 figurine per pack. Use your stickers to fill the Dark Knight collectible sticker album, which we do not have.
I do not have that.
But there are 6 figurines in total and 180 stickers in total. And you can check out more at playgroundmaniacs.com.
I don't know what the 6 figures are because they're not on the bag, but I'm hoping for a Joker.
Yes, they are on the back.
Oh, they are? Where?
Fold down the flap and you can see it. It's got run over by these seams.
Oh.
There's a Batman, a Batman
it's
crouching,
printed really
a
dark.
Joker, a Batman standing again, a Batpod, and a Batmobile.
If I say I hope I get Batman, I have a pretty good shot.
Pretty good shot. Let's see what we get.
I haven't opened a foil pack of something in a really long time. Stickers.
Okay, let's see the stickers first. I got these are stickers from the movie.
Okay.
Actually, this one's cool. It's got one of the Joker thugs from the thing.
Oh, that's fun.
A bunch of little stickers. Like mini stickers inside the big sticker.
Oh.
Which is weird.
Oh, God, yes.
And
That's
then,
the 80s coming right back to me.
Here's a
Smell
pile
these.
of burning money sticker. Batman riding away on a Batpod sticker. Yeah, smells like the old days.
For
And
those
then-
of you that used to collect non-sports trading cards.
Or sports trading cards.
I don't know what those smelled like. I didn't collect those.
They smelled like bubblegum, mostly.
Oh. Well, that's
And
probably
a
why.
little bit of bubblegum powder.
I'm going to take this
I
one.
apparently got a Batpod that is, I think, the wrong color.
It's,
Wasn't it black in the movie?
Yeah, so was the tumbler.
Oh, that's gray. These are distinctly gray Batpod and tumbler. Here, wait, let's open this one and see what the other...
Wait for the homie.
This one, here, we'll pour this one out for the homie.
There is... Oh, there's a tiny... I was going to say there's no paint on here, but there are 3 colors.
Yeah, there's a little bit of paint on this one,
Just
too.
like itty-bitty teeny tiny dots.
This
So
one's
why
got
wasn't it
some,
painted black? I
some
don't
light
know.
gray and some dark gray. It was cast in dark
Doesn't the
gray.
Batpod come out of here? Like,
It's one of the tires.
shouldn't it fit in there somehow?
It's not even the same scale.
Tires, different sizes.
Well, I don't think this Batman's going to fit in that thing.
Well, I have no idea how much these were, but I hope they weren't more than like $1.
Here's a Batman with a really, really tiny bad head.
Oh my god!
It's awesome.
He's like... It's a little bit monkey-ish. He's like... He's got a very round muzzle. He has a muzzle.
Oh, it's another one of the thugs, Joker thugs. That's cool.
Not articulated at
Joker
all.
stickers. Got a couple doubles in the stickers. I like that some of the stickers, they have regular size stickers.
Awful.
And then they have a couple in the pack will be these tiny TV frame size. So there's 4 stickers on one.
Look at his little bat package.
That's such an awful sculpture.
Yeah. That's, I don't really want these stickers. You can have those.
It's really funny, though. His face is really funny with his 2 tiny little white eyes. Alright, there it is.
I think that he's going to need a bigger tumbler.
These are funny. I give them a thumbs funny.
They're like, you know, crappy machine toys, you know,
Yeah.
big machine toys.
This is great. I like the detail on the Batpod, and I like the detail on the tumbler.
Except that it's gray.
Except that it's the wrong color, but who cares? I guess. Funny. Mark 'em funny, Donnie. What do we got?
We have some reviews.
All right, reviews.
Let's start out with the Heroes action figures. We picked up a couple of these.
We have 2.
We have
One
2.
provided by Mezco, which is this one here, the Invisible Peter Petrelli.
You can't even see him because he's invisible. Why are
This
we
was a
videoing this?
Wizard exclusive. How many were there?
1,000 pieces.
1,000 of these.
He smells not so
And can you get these at Wizard?
good. Yes, you can. They are only $30.
There you go.
WizardUniverse.com. It is the exact same regular Peter Petrelli figure, but obviously clear.
Cast and clear. Now here I've the clear to me is a double-edged sword. Well, wait. One of the funny
Indeed.
thing is,
It's well done clear though.
Each of the Heroes figures from Heroes Season 1 comes with a little painting, just like the paintings in Heroes. If you've seen the show, if you have not seen the show, go get
That
the
doesn't
DVD,
make any sense.
because season 1's pretty good. We haven't watched season 2 yet, but season 1's pretty good.
Okay, you can't take the jacket off, but guess that doesn't matter.
It's a kind of a double-edged sword. Like, it's cool because it's the invisible guy. Some parts look cool cast in clear. The bag, the removable bag, is kind of funny because it's clear. His head looks cool
Nothing
cast
in
in
it.
clear, but like,
Why is he carrying around an empty bag?
he's got a... First of all, the sculpture on this, I mean, it's going to be hard for me to judge because it is clear. It's a little harder to see everything. But he's got a giant diaper pelvis, which is one of the worst ways to make a pelvis. I'm not really sure. In today's society, there's really no reason for anyone to ever sculpt a diaper pelvis. I mean, it's just not necessary as far as articulation goes. There's, especially when you're doing this, where you can turn here and here. Like, what's the point of this? If he can raise his leg straight out to the side, what's the point of him turning it this way?
I wish I could do that. I can get almost that high.
I don't know. The V-cut diaper pelvis is unnecessary forever. Stop doing it. There's way better ways to get articulation out there. But the cool thing is you can see where all the joints are. So if you're into studying like how these are kind of put together and how these are made, it's kind of neat for that. You can see the different plugs that are used, and
It's a learning toy.
it is. It's kind of neat to see the anatomy inside. The anatomy of the articulation, not the anatomy of the figure.
I like that anatomy of articulation.
So I don't know. I can't really tell you if the sculpt is great because it's all clear. It's kind of hard to see.
But like I was saying earlier, it is well done clear. I don't see any bubbles at all.
No, it is. It's really
It's really clear.
clear. Speaking of clear, we also got Claire.
Claire Bear. You can see the pockets on his jeans. It's funny.
Claire is the cheerleader in season 1. And this
She's
version,
the cheerleader in all the seasons.
That's true. This was the Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. Claire comes with a extra head and an extra arm. The extra head has the battle damage face where there's a little bit of blood on her forehead and cheek, and the battle damage arm is kind of tore open. You can kind of recreate what happened in the show. I'm not giving anything away. I think people know that her special power is what it is. I personally think the extra arm is dumb. The articulation is different than the other arm that it comes with, and this pose is kind of cool for her. She could do kind of the hands on the hip, but if you change out the extra arm, she can't do that pose. She's got one hand on her hip and one that just kind of goes out to the side.
Let's see.
Let's change out her arm then. So the other hand just kind of hangs down to the side, kind of weird. I guess, I don't know. I don't think it has as much attitude. So
It does if you're trying to recreate Bring It On 2.
I guess so. This could also be repainted to a Bring It On 2 character. Was it 2 or 3? No, it was 3.
I don't watch those.
It was Bring It On 3, I think.
wouldn't know. I don't watch those.
I don't either. And then the alternate head is weird because the regular head doesn't look like her at all, but then the one with the blood splatter is pretty good. I don't know if two
Let's
different
see.
people did these or what, but the sculpt is noticeably different. The lips are thinner and weirder on the
that's
regular
weird.
head. The paint is awful on the regular head. I don't know. Sometimes that happens on action figures. They're kind of small.
I'd have to say Mezco isn't known for great hair, but the hair's
Particularly awful.
Remarkably bad.
Yeah, it's particularly awful in this one. It's just kind of muddled. You can tell it was sculpted in some kind of, probably like a castling or something thick. It definitely wasn't worked out in wax, or maybe it was and they just didn't care about it in production. But
It's weird. Why wouldn't you just keep the good sculpt as the regular head?
and just don't put the battle damage on.
And the battle damage is,
It's not sculpted
really
battle damage.
lame.
It's just paint.
yeah, it's just 2 splotches of red paint. Oh.
She does have different hair, so I mean it is a
there's-
different sculpt.
Instead of a swoop like that, it's a swoop like that.
So I don't know. I like the battle damage head a lot better, so I'm just going to keep mine with a battle damage head and a regular arm.
It's weird. She has sculpted like eyebrows a little bit. Like she has a little bit of a ridge, like a human being, and then over here there's completely flat, just painted on.
It probably was 2 different sculptors then, if it's got 2 different sculpting styles.
Very interesting.
I may try and get the blood off the face on this one with a little acetone, just because I'd rather have the regular Claire standing there. But I don't like that regular face. But the articulation's pretty good. It has a full swivel at the waist, so she can do, lean forward, back. It's got ball jointed shoulders, but it's only got cut elbows, so they can't really they can't go straight or anything, and there's no wrist articulation. So it's kind of limited in his posability. Does have a ball jointed head, but doesn't really move because of the hair. And then there's really no articulation on the hips, except for a turning.
Now, do you think people are reenacting their Heroes episodes with these, or do you think that these figures probably just stay on the shelf?
These are probably just shelf items. I can't imagine a lot of kids playing with them. So yeah, I mean, they're good. They stand in a pose, and they look good in the pose they're made in. Mm-hmm. That's all that really matters.
There you go, Heroes. We actually have another review.
What's the next one?
Our next review is the 10-inch Mad L.
Okay, so here's this bad boy. And by bad, I mean good. Comes in a big white package.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Very reminiscent of the little packages, but white, and it's got the the guy on the side and the front. Pretty plain packaging, which is good because it's a blank. Again, these are made by Mad Toy Design and Solid Industries. There it is. It's just a big giant blank Mad L, which is pretty awesome. And to show you the scale, we're also going to show you this is the regular Mad L next to it. So, here, wait, let's see if we can get him in front of it so you can see him a little better. He is pretty tiny. I mean, he could fit in the head standing this way if you wanted to.
Oh, I see a custom.
So, there you go. I think the size is awesome to have him that big. I think this is awesome. The perfect size. I like these little ones, but I think this big one is just way better. Having it that giant.
I mean, it's exactly the same figure, just 10 inches tall, so that's rad. 1 point of articulation.
An easier thing to take apart.
Look at that. Okay, for all you customizers out there. Simple, straight peg. It doesn't have that little lip on it that you have to blow dry the head and try to wiggle it back in there. So that's awesome. Thumbs up, Mad and Solid. Look at that. Boop. Right back on. No problem. No problems here.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like the way this is made.
I'm excited to see some customs of those. And I'm sure you can get these at your favorite retailers. I think the retail is $50 on those. So it should be around $50.
Okay. And then this is the little Blue Ninja Toy Cube exclusive. Pick this up at Comic-Con, but I believe, are they still available?
They are still available on toycube.com. They are limited to 500 pieces and $35.
That's awesome. I'm
just a fountain of knowledge.
This is actually based off of I think he made a dunny with the Blue Ninja on it, which I believe sold out a long time ago.
It's cute. It's probably hard to see because the blue is a very dark navy blue on the camera, so you can check it out in the pictures.
This one has a small imperfection that I may have done when I took it out of the box. I may have dinged it, but I don't really care because I still like it. Yeah, the paint is cool. I mean, I like
He's like an angry ninja. He's like,
I mean, there's just the wrinkle pattern is great, and it lines up all the way around, which is really cool.
I was about to say, yeah, these are good little solid figures.
Solid. I like it.
Get it? Solid?
I do. Blue Ninja. Awesome.
Sweet. So we also have another little special treat for our viewers.
Rit Dye.
We're sending it to all of you. No, I'm just kidding.
Rit Dye. You can get this at your local hardware store, or even your grocery store probably has it.
Our Ralph's has it.
It's a pretty simple die. We got this idea based off of a post by Jay Tucka. I don't know how to say it properly. On the Kid Robot forum, he was showing how he was dyeing some of his Leadbetter pieces to get the full spectrum rainbow of colors. So we went ahead and tried it. And this is it. Check it out.
Here we are on our toy dyeing adventure with Rit Dye. This is the pink teeter that we started off with.
Yes, inspired by Jay Tucka, and didn't really like the pink color, so we wanted to see how it would look purple.
Not so much that we didn't like the pink, just really like purple.
Didn't really like the pink.
Or we didn't like the pink. So this is kind of what started the whole ball rolling, and then we decided to go back and actually explore the process with some other toys, which you'll see right now.
So be sure to cover any spots you want to keep white or want to keep the original color. I prefer the electrical tape as it will be waterproof.
And easy to remove.
And yes, easy to remove. Just cut out the shape that you want and
Press it on firmly.
yeah, make sure you really press it down and make sure that nothing leaks underneath. Don't have any little creases in it or anything, or will get under.
Here's some of the stuff that you're going to need, like gloves, some sort of apparatus to push the things down into the dye, and something to dye. There's a little buka, fake buka right there. And once again, gloves and something to push them down.
Chopsticks work well. That's all those are.
That is a $2 Walmart bowl full of dye.
And then a pan to boil the water. You want to use hot water. We boiled it in another pan, and then we put it in one that we didn't care about.
Hence the $2 Walmart bowl that don't use somebody else's bowl that you're going to eat out of again.
Yeah, this is all toxic dye stuff. You'll also notice there in the shot I'm wearing an apron because these little guys do float. So when you're holding them down like this, they tend to squeeze out underneath the chopsticks and pop back up and make a big splash. So you'll also notice the towel underneath the bowl.
Again, don't use a towel that you want to use again.
Yes, and you'll want to rinse it off. Just follow the directions in the box, but you'll want to rinse off the thing in between dyeing. You can go darker each time if you want, but you can't go lighter. So, you might want to check it every once in a while and see. Sometimes there's little imperfections. You can just go back and put it back in. If anything touches a piece, like where the hand touched the head, it made a weird dark spot with a light spot in the middle. So you just have to watch for that kind of stuff when you're doing it.
Now, do you recommend hot or cold water to rinse it off in?
I like to rinse it in cold water. Just feel like it's shocking it a little bit. I can't remember what the box said. I think it says to rinse it in cold.
Follow the box. Always good advice. Yeah. And again, a good thing about chopsticks, you can shove them up little holes in the bottoms of toys, and it helps push the toy down.
Exactly.
Nice and easy.
Some PVCs will take the color better. Some just don't take the color, so you might have to let it sit. Sometimes the color runs out of things, we've noticed.
And we end with a stormtrooper.
A nice purple stormtrooper. Have fun.
So there it was. There's a little dyeing segment for your pleasure.
There it is.
Little how-to.
So remember, this stuff will dye you pretty good. Wear rubber gloves, if possible, if you're going to get your fingers near it, because it will stay with you for a couple of days.
Or use your teeth.
Or use your teeth to dip things when you're dipping.
Like apples, bobbing.
It's good. Do you want to show any of the pieces?
I do. One of the things we dyed was... Okay, so we were running around looking for white toys to dye.
We really just wanted to dye the pink teeter that you saw in the video. That was the main goal, was dye the pink teeter.
But then we had this bowl of beautiful purple dye, so we ran around looking for white toys to dye. So I picked up my Cancer from Toy Cube, Starry Cancer from a while ago, and dyed him purple, which is very cool. I like having a little purple Cancer. The dye lightened a little bit over time. It's been several weeks, and it started a little bit darker. The one thing that did happen is with his little hat sitting on, the dye leaked up. So there's a little tiny bit missing on his head, kind of leached out, and it
sucked up into the other vinyl.
Yes.
So maybe he wasn't quite dry when we put him back on the shelf, or it wasn't quite set yet.
We did let him sit though for like a day.
He sat for a day or so, but maybe we should have sealed it somehow, or I don't know.
Discuss in the forums if if you've done this before, if you've tried the Rit Dye. Let us know if you use a sealer. We also dyed this little PVC white elephant, and he was more purple than this. So somehow, over the past few weeks, he has absorbed more of the dye, and he's gone back to very, very pale
purple,
lavender, if even that.
And each piece that we do, like every kind of material, kind of dyes a little differently. Some of the thicker PVC takes to it a little differently. We even put some resin pieces in there to see how that worked, and they dyed great. The only thing you have to worry about with that is seam lines, where you molded the piece and you cut the seam and you sand it back down. It looks fine there, but it
absorbed
really absorbed differently on the seam, so
the seam will be darker,
really bright. One of the things that we also dyed was a primered piece of vinyl, and that dyed really well. I mean, it didn't really show any different, covered it real nice. So maybe if we had primed the resin, I'll have to try that next time. Or if you try it, let us know. See how that works. Or if you know a way to get rid of the seam line dilemma.
Exactly. This is the seam line dilemma. Also, good thing to note, wash your toys before you dye them. You always want to just rinse off whatever, because some people use mold, some factories use mold release. It might have just a goo.
That's true. We didn't
a light
wash
goo.
that elephant. We also did just recently do a second batch, and we dyed the Pink Smash purple. If you're going to do this, you want to make sure that you cover the eyes and the teeth with some kind of electrical tape. We used electrical tape because that will, it's waterproof, so that can dip in the water just fine.
Press it on good and tight.
And this is great. I mean, I like a purple.
I love the color that came out.
I like a purple Smash. I think he looks good.
I want a purple Smash.
And the cool thing is all the different colors of pink. He was a Pink Smash. All the different colors and
the gradations and variants.
Yeah, they all
the
keep those gradation. The gradients, all the different gradients keep their color in comparison to the other colors. So it doesn't just go one solid purple.
Yeah, you're not just going to end up with one plain purple ape.
All the colors keep their original hue and just change in intensity.
So yeah, I would say a couple important tips. Obviously, the wearing of gloves is the number one tip, but also plan out what you're doing before you set the dye up, and take the time to cover anything you want to be left white or original color, and take the time to wash your toys off with just a little dish soap, maybe a sponge, whatever. Clean them, dry them, and you'll be good to go. Oh, and have a towel out and ready to go to put these on, because they're gonna keep dripping a little bit.
Yeah, because the water goes inside if there's any air holes, and specifically if you're dyeing the teeter, there is a small air hole on his under cheek that you might not notice, where his arms stick out to the side. Under the cheek on this side, there is an air hole that's specifically put there.
So then you pick him up, and all of a sudden
he just starts leaking all of the purple out to the side.
So good to know. Shake him around, make sure there's no water left, and it will take at least a day to really fully set and dry.
Yeah, and then so while we were in there, we did dye a few zombies. So we're going to put up a couple packs of zombies on the forum if you're interested in a pack of purple zombies. Same price, $5 for the set of 5 figures. They come carded on the same packs and everything. Just PM me on the forum, and I'm Little George on our OctoberToys.com forum.
You're Little George?
That's me. Just PM me, and I'll set you up with the price and how much it is to shipping to your area. Just let me know where you live.
Awesome. Those came out really cool. I'm real happy with those. It's a very nice dark purple.
Yeah, nice solid. So if you're interested in a set of purple, or just go get yourself some Rit Dye and get this blank white set and dye them yourself.
Rit
I don't care either way you do it, but if you want them, they're here.
Obviously, Rit Dye comes in more than purple. We just happen to use purple. It comes in almost anything you want: black, yellow, green, blue, everything. And it's very reasonable. For us, I think it was like $3.29.
Was it even that? I think it might even be less.
It was about $3.
Okay.
So, affordable fun.
And you don't even have to use the whole packet to dye all this. We can get two or more runs out of this little packet.
Very cool. Shall we go on to other things people could do, like the events section?
Let's do it. Events.
We have the Star Wars. Was that the events music? Boop. Star Wars: The Exhibition. You can view. I'm gonna mess this name up, and I apologize in advance. Luismi Alonso's huge collection of over 2,000 Star Wars pieces and toys at El Corte Inglés de Caleo in Madrid, Spain, from September 10th to October 19th. It just started, but a viewer recommended this. Thank you to Sasha for the heads up on this. You can go to elcorteingles.es to check out more, and I am sorry that I'm butchering that. I took French, not Spanish, in high school.
And I think somewhere in there it said it was like the 4th largest Star Wars collection in the world or something. There was some weird like, I am the 17th largest Star Wars collection, but no, I think it was like 4th or something like that. So it's I mean, it seems like it's going to be a pretty cool Star Wars collection if you're into Star Wars at all.
Yeah.
And if you go, take pictures, take video, send it to us. We'll put it on the show so everyone else can see it too. And we also have Noxious Fumes. This is a group exhibition featuring works inspired by gas masks by artists such as Dr. A, Kathy Olivas, Chet Zar, Uncle, and many more at Rivet Gallery in Columbus, Ohio from October 4th to the 29th. Rivetart.com for more info. That seems like fun. I'd like to have done something like that.
Yeah, right? Seems cool. Can't wait to see the pieces from that
Are
show.
they painting on gas masks, or are they painting things
I think it's just art
involving
inspired
gas masks?
by.
That's cool. I like that.
I'm not even sure it has to actually have one. It could just be inspired by.
All right.
Also, Monster Art Rally. This is a frightening show of plush and custom vinyl creatures at Gallery 1988 in San Francisco,
Did the
California.
website tell you to say that, or did you add the frightening part?
They came up with frightening.
Okay.
Darn it. This is, like I said, Gallery 1988, San Francisco, from October 10th to November 1st. And you can check out 1988.com for more info.
We need each other.
We do?
Well,
Yeah, because if Matt left and you left, I'd be sitting here by myself.
That's
and I
true.
don't know if anybody wants to
no,
sit
we need each other to show. Works from over 40 Chicago urban artists. This is 16 foot by 5 foot installation made up of 80 1 foot by 1 foot panels at Oh No Doom in Chicago. That's Chicago, Illinois. From
Oh, that's
October
Chicago?
11th, that's Chicago. October 11th to November 11th. Go to ohnodoom.com to check this out, or go to the show.
They also have regular pieces besides the installation.
Oh, they
piece.
do?
Yes.
I was
think
gonna say,
that's
you
the
go to
feature,
you go to the gallery and there's
just one wall.
one big thing.
Although that's going to be pretty amazing, a 15 foot by
80 pieces.
16 foot by 5 foot display.
What if you're like that one artist that's late and just doesn't get his in? So then there's like this one little hole where you're in a little name tag that says so and so didn't get it in on time. Feel like a douche.
I think you would feel like a douche.
Hopefully they thought ahead for that one.
Hopefully they did. Thanks, Tim.
All right.
So that's it for episode 40.
Wait.
What?
What about the other event?
Would you like... What other event?
Choking Hazard. We are going to be hosting a mini Gwyn art show. And this is open to anyone that wants to participate. Get yourself a mini Gwyn. Steal one from your friend. Buy one from us. I don't care how you get it.
Stealing is good.
Get yourself a mini Gwyn. Customize it. Paint it up. Keep it small. The show is called Choking Hazard. So don't just glue a mini Gwyn to the top of a dunny and paint it.
Where could you find Choking Hazard? The great, marvelous,
This show
the
will
biggest
be
little custom show.
Revealed for the first time to the public at VTN, Vinyl Toy Network in Pasadena, December
6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. So it'll be premiered on the 6th.
And 7th.
So we want you. Join us. Are you
We
a
want you.
customizer? Can you spray paint black? Make a black one. I don't care. Get yourself a mini Gwyn and participate. They are free shipping if you order it on the forum on the October Toys site.
Yes. If you order just mini Gwens, you get free shipping.
So it's $2. That's it.
Done.
We'll ship it to you
Custom.
free,
And you get to be in a show.
and you get to be in the art show.
Should we tell them where to send the Gwen when they're done?
Yes.
Let's do that.
How about send it to October Toys, P.O. Box 56087, Sherman Oaks, California 91413.
There we go.
There you go.
And it'll get to us. Should you tell them the coolest part or should I?
You.
After the show premieres at VTN this winter, it will start traveling indefinitely to toy stores and galleries all over the world. So your piece is going to be seen by tons of people. I love this. This is so cool. I'm so excited about this show.
The
You know
goal
what
is
else?
to get millions of them.
Do you know
so
where-
however many you want to
Do
do.
you know where the second stop is going to be after VTN?
I don't.
They're all going to be in your beard.
That's not a good stop.
Oh.
Not many people will see them.
Actually, I think a lot of people will see them there.
It may not stay either. I can't guarantee that.
Your beard seems to be pooping Gwen.
So speaking of that address, if there's anything you'd like to send us for review on the show, go ahead and send it to that address.
Take out the October Toys part and write Toy Break.
Yeah, we'll check it. We promise.
We'll have the October Toys people check it and
Yeah.
give it to us.
We'll send those October Toys folks over to check it.
They got to do something. I mean, they're just sitting around all day.
They don't do anything. So visit the website, toybreak.com. Check out all the show notes for this episode. Check out past episodes, the show notes for those episodes. Links to our sponsors. Support them because they support us. Or support us yourself. Go to iTunes. Leave us a review.
Give us a donation.
Give us a donation.
We like money.
Buy a mini Gwyn. Be in the show.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I don't. What else do we got? Go to youtube.com/toybreak and watch the short episodes of these. they're different than this one you just watched. What else?
They can also call us on the Toy Break voicemail line at 818 Am I Good? Leave us a question, comment, feedback, question, whatever you want.
Comment or feedback or question or comment or feedback. You know
Did
what
I
I was
say
also
it
thinking? Yeah, I was also thinking if you're overseas and you don't want to call, record an MP3 on your computer and just email it to us, or write to us first and tell us that you're emailing it to us so that we know it's coming.
High tech.
And we know to open your email. Yeah, send us an MP3 and that way we could still play it on the show, and you're not using a phone to call us.
Very cool.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
That's Toy Break.
I feel just
Enjoy it.
a third less today. You know?
It does feel a little light in here.
There's a lot of room on the couch.
There's not as much hate in this room.
It's kind of weird. There's all this love.
Matt will
Love
be
of
back next
toys.
time, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.